陛下亲自赈灾，不如先吃点粥食，饱了才好上路。这条变法之路从一开始就很艰难，但朕不会回头。
老道友，换一任皇帝吧。
那也好，要战便战个明白吧。
Hello, everyone, and today we are diving into the explosive clash 100 miles west of Bazo City, where the four great powers collide, where the imperial court stands against Dao Sect and Great Thunderclap Monastery, and where Emperor Yanfang faces Rulai and Dao Master in a life-and-death battle that shakes the heavens, only for two mysterious elders to intervene at the final moment and snatch the emperor away from certain death. Before we dive in, note that this is from the novel, so there might be some changes in the Donghua. Kindly smash that like button and subscribe so you don't miss future episodes. Now, the land west of Bazo City is filled with murderous intent. The air feels heavy, almost solid. Vital chi surges into the sky and condenses into towering manifestations behind each top expert. Behind the old Taoists and monks, ancient gods appear, beings with 3 heads and 4 arms, tortoise shells and horsetail whisks, leopard tails and vajra bodies. Their auras swallow mountains and rivers. Dao Sect and Great Thunderclap Monastery have legacies older than the Heavenly Devil cult. To them, the cult is still young. The gods behind their experts reflect that long history. In contrast, the imperial court's top officials manifest something entirely different. They do not worship gods. They refine their duties into divinity. Behind General of Heavenly Strategies Qin Baoyue float 2 golden truncheons with spinning blades. Behind Grand Marshal Monk Yuan Kong stands an ascetic monk wrapped in chains, holding a monk knife in battle stance. Behind King of Mount Tai coil 9 dragons around a sacred mountain. Sikong Weibi Por manifests a massive river dam. Situ Shilei Cheng manifests strings of abundance coins twisting like a python. High official Su Yunzi manifests a book and ruler. And behind Grand General of White Horse Quan Ding Wu burns a flaming war horse carrying an 8-armed god of slaughter with 4 faces, all his own. The difference is clear. The sects worship gods and Buddhas. The imperial court turns responsibility itself into divinity. Tension thickens. Words are exchanged. The old Taoists accuse Emperor Yanfang of following devil teachings. The emperor responds calmly that relying blindly on gods is the unorthodox path, and that cultivating one's duty into godhood is true practice. The old Taoists reject this. Swords shift on backs. Someone shouts, "Die." Murderous intent erupts. Yet just as the battle is about to explode, an old man pulls a cow cart through the battlefield. Everyone restrains themselves. He trembles at the sight of gods filling the sky, whips his cow, and leaves. Then another cart passes. Then a third. Suspicion rises. Livestock are scarce after calamities. Why are there so many carts here? The third cart stops. An elderly couple removes the cloth covering it. With a shake, 16 figures appear out of nowhere. Heavenly Devil Cult's left and right guardians, 12 protector elders, and 2 heavenly kings reveal themselves. They explain calmly that their cult master ordered them to follow the emperor home for New Year. If the emperor dies, they cannot answer for it. Beggar Sect Master Qi Daiyu roars that the imperial court consorts with devils. The word "die" echoes again. This time, the battle truly begins. Thunder roars, forests flatten from shockwaves. This clash surpasses even the rebellion suppressed by Imperial Preceptor. 4 sacred grounds collide, yet Dao Sect and Great Thunderclap Monastery have brought nearly everyone, while the Imperial Court and Heavenly Devil Cult have only part of their forces. Dao Master and Rulai are present. The situation is dire. Quan Dimwulu immediately faces the long-eared monk of Great Thunderclap's Hall of Arants. Divine Bridge Realm power erupts. The monk's victory fighting skill manifests a towering Buddha over a sea of blood. Quan Dingwu's slaughter intent forms flames of war and a monstrous god of carnage. The monk interlocks mudras and strikes lethal points. Quanding Wu does not dodge. Instead, his 8 weapons move in perfect coordination. Knife severs arms, shield smashes skull, spear pierces chest, pike penetrates heart, sword slices throat, halberd lifts the body high. Behind them, Buddha and Slaughter God clash. The dying monk realizes Quanding Wu never tried to match technique. Quanding Wu explains that battlefields require killing efficiency, not stylistic exchange. He spits blood. The monk's mudras nearly shattered his organs. Another monk descends with an 18 heavens patara and crushes Quanding Wu's bones. Elsewhere, Nun Hong Yin confronts monk Yuan Kong, accusing him of abandoning Buddhism. Yuan Kong declares that chaining himself to military law is his cultivation. When he breaks those chains, he will reach spiritual state. Their divine arts collide. Dao sect swords fill the sky, 14 writings of Dao swords slicing like laws of heaven. Heavenly Devil Cult forms a formation to counter them. Old enemies meet again. Meanwhile, Great Thunder's experts surround the imperial officials, leaving only Emperor Yanfeng isolated. Rulai smiles gently and tells others to assist elsewhere. He and Dao Master will handle the emperor. Dragon chi bursts from Emperor Yanfeng. 9 dragons coil in the clouds. Dao Master's sword light forces the dragon back. Rulai's golden alms bowl rises, revealing 20 heavens within it, each a small world filled with gods and Buddhas. They are legends of the previous generation. If the divine bridge were not broken, they would have ascended long ago. Emperor Yanfeng might be younger, but he cultivates atop 9 dragon wains within the imperial city. He enjoys unmatched resources. Eternal Peace Empire itself is the greatest sacred ground, and he stands as its master. Yet even so, facing Rulai or Dao Master alone would be manageable. Facing both at once makes escape nearly impossible. Lightning crashes down around him. 9 dragons roar and claw forward. Rulai flips the alms bowl, sending 20 heavens to suppress the dragons. Dao Master unleashes the incomplete 14th sword writing, a move that embodies the transformations of heaven and earth, deriving all laws from one. The Emperor executes 9 dragons monarch technique. Every strike carries power to split mountains and seas. He demonstrates mastery of countless arts, including Dao sword and victory fighting skill. Even techniques meant only for women bend to his will. When touched by him, ordinary moves become miraculous. Dao Master praises him as a hidden grandmaster, yet his incomplete sword writing pierces through layers of defense, wounding him again and again. Rulai sees an opening and presses the 20 heavens down onto him. Under the crushing weight, Emperor Yanfeng's movements slow, though his power grows more violent. Time stretches. Qi and blood of the Emperor remain vigorous, while Rulai and Dao Master's old bodies fluctuate. They can't fight long. They decide to finish it. Rulai transforms into a towering Buddhist idol and strikes with 5 mountains of force. At this critical moment, a bamboo cane appears. Old Dao Master deflects instinctively. Rulai senses killing intent from behind and turns his alms bowl. A metallic clash rings through the sky. A blind man and an elder in green robes stand calmly in midair. Blind greets them cheerfully and asks if anyone has seen a particularly beautiful woman, the previous heavenly devil cult mistress, possessed by an old devil. He rambles. No one understands. Old Ma cuts him off and clarifies the question. No one has seen her. They decide this battle is less important than finding her. Even Blind jokes that if the Emperor dies, another can replace him, but if that demoness escapes, the world will suffer. Then they leave. The slaughter resumes. Dao Master and Rulai press harder. Emperor Yanfeng bleeds from countless wounds. His divine treasures shatter one by one. Although his qi and blood remain strong, he becomes like a dying ember. Just as Dao Master prepares a final decisive strike, the bamboo cane attacks again. Sword meets cane, sword pierces alms bowl. Blind praises their cultivation, admits they are slightly stronger than him, then withdraws. In that instant, Emperor Yanfeng disappears. Rulai stops pursuit. He calmly states that even if rescued, the Emperor's ki and blood are exhausted and his divine treasures destroyed, he will be useless. Far away, Keen Mu rides the dragon Keelan desperately towards the battlefield, urging it faster with promises of scarlet fire spirit pills and threats of becoming dinner. He encounters Blind and Old Ma, who confirm the Emperor is likely dead. Keen Mu insists he cannot die yet. Blind finally agrees to snatch back the corpse. Moments later, a body crashes onto the dragon Keelan's back. Blind announces cheerfully that the corpse Keen Mu wanted has arrived. Keen Mu stares in shock at Emperor Yanfang's broken form before him, bloodied, divine treasures shattered, life flickering like a candle in the wind. If the Emperor truly dies, the Empire will descend into chaos, and if he survives in this crippled state, the balance of power will shift in ways no one can predict. If you enjoyed this intense clash between sacred grounds and want to see what Keen Mu does with the Emperor's broken body, make sure to like and subscribe, because next episode, we will see whether Emperor Yanfang can be saved, how Imperial Preceptor reacts to this catastrophe, and what shocking decision Keen Mu makes that could change the fate of eternal peace forever.